big plus from that game, to my mind, was Shreyas Iyer. Sometimes he gives you the impression that he's a bit of a firecracker, and he's gone. But if you look at his runs in the last 12 months, 10, 12 months, he's really come of age. Whether batting first, batting second, he's really coming of age. And there you are, the numbers. And see, each time, even if you look at the ODI, the strike rate is always excellent. He's a very busy player, gets on straight away. Sometimes he might strike you as going for his shots too early, but that's the modern game.
Yeah.
And look at those 2 not outs at the end, which shows he was there taking the team home.
See, I think number 4 ODI structure and T20 structure is completely different in terms of how you approach at that stage in the innings. In T20 format, usually more often than not you are behind the run rate, and you as a number 4 wanting to press the foot on the accelerator and really speed it up at that stage, and that's what Shreyas did pretty well. And number 4 is a position where the scoreboard really and the situation really decides how you're going to approach that innings. And I think you need someone who is able to adapt to that role and to be able to finish the games. I think the vital component of that position is the finishing role which you have to play. You can't leave the game in a situation by playing a rash shot or inconsistency around that area in terms of how you select your shots or how you approach your innings. I think that is a deciding factor, because as number 4 you're supposed to get the team through, get the team home more often than not, and that percentage really decides how good or bad you are going to be in that position. And I think we've seen the signs, that at least someone is showing those signs to take that responsibility on for the team.
The one thing,
he has something in common, of course, not the Padma Shri, but the captaincy of Delhi Capitals, then Delhi Daredevils. Do you think that in a sense has helped him just become more focused, calmer in the zone?
Well, I've always believed that when you're playing matches and you're playing a role of the leader, what it brings out is the another side of how you're looking at the game, and that really evolves you as a cricketer, as a player. So that is something which I think Shreyas also has gone through. When you are playing, and IPL is actually not an easy tournament. In terms of the different dynamics of it, and you have to stay on top. You have international players also, so you get to understand that side in terms of how they approach and how you communicate with them. It's also understanding what kind of mindset they have. So I think overall, if you're leading a side anywhere, it just adds that different dimension to your own game and your reading of the game.
Look what a change it's made to Rohit. I genuinely believe Rohit Sharma, captain of Mumbai Indians, changed him as a person, and he's become such a better player as a result of being captain. The one thing I want to see from Shreyas Iyer though is 20 over cricket. He's fine, he's ready. In 50 over cricket, I want to see him on a sort of 250, 260 pitch, come out to bat at 10 for 2 and make a sort of 70 of 90 balls. That kind of innings where you're buckling in, you're saying that is the kind of innings I want to see once or twice from Shreyas Iyer. Otherwise, he's such a talent.
When you started saying that, I thought you were going to be a little more demanding and say 10 for 2 and get 3 figures.
Well, why not? Why not? Because when you're batting number 4, you have to be able to come in at 10 for 2 and play that responsible role and take the team home, as he was saying. Or you also have to be able to come in with 10 overs left and get a move on. So number 4 has to be a very versatile player, 4 and 5. So that is what I want to see. I think in 20 overs cricket, he's a fantastic talent, and I think we should stay with him for as long as possible.